to Reptilian Diaries. I'm Frank. We do reptiles here.
All right, yo. Heading to the desert. Local trip. What is this? Local trip 3. We got Mike.
What's going on?
We got Greggy boy.
What's up?
I dragged him out of their fucking caves. Mike came from New York today. Greg came from Idaho yesterday. And we're headed to the desert if we don't crash first. It's driving crazy. But yeah, we'll be down there in a bit. Yeah.
Amazing.
Mike, coming from New York, doesn't eat In-N-Out very often, so me, being Californian, I don't eat In-N-Out ever. But he was like, he wanted to have it, so we got In-N-Out. We're eating it in a fucking parking lot. Like some real G's. G's up.
All right, local trip, volume 3. This one, it's for all the snake people. Not all the snake people, mostly for the venomous snake people. This is the San Diego Slam. This is all about the Crotalus, which are the rattlesnakes of San Diego County. There's 4 of them. We went down, what was it, 2 nights? 3 nights? 2 nights? Can't remember. Got them all. The Grand Slam. Crotalus cerastes, Crotalus ruber, Crotalus helleri, Crotalus pyrrhus. Finding all 4 of those on one short trip is dope. Check it.
And then can you light up over here?
All right, so we're starting to get into the desert. We've already found a big ass lyre snake and a baby, what I believe is probably a long nose. Could be a cow king, but we're gonna look at it closer. We were just on a busy road, so we just grabbed it and pulled off. So we're gonna check it out right now, see what it is. Show you the lyre snake real quick and keep moving, because we're not even down to the desert yet. We're just kind of up in the hills right now, actually. So, stoked. Already started. It's got a long nose. It's a long nose.
Yeah, it's a long nose.
Yep.
It's a baby long nose with no red.
I can pee over here, right?
Yeah, there's no red on him at all. This is a. You see the nose? The markings on the nose. I've never seen one this small. Here, one thing to look at is right here. See how the edges right here are faded out right here? That's long nose. Then you look at
that's what I was saying.
Then you look at the head right here. The markings on the head, it's long nose, and they're faded markings. So this is a long nose. Beautiful. Beautiful snake.
Nicely done, sir.
Seen him crossing the road. He was there crossing the road. Little tiny guy.
First snakes of the trip, sonny.
Awesome.
Let's bring that big lyre snake out.
Let me put him back
Check
in
out the
bag.
size of this lyre snake. Is beast
Never
mode.
seen one that big.
These are normally docile.
All right, guys.
Let me out.
Check out the size of this this lyre snake.
Got him?
This Trimorphodon by
Watch it,
Crotalus.
watch out.
Normally these things are like a foot, maybe 18 inches long. This thing is a monster.
That's a big. Really well patterned. Come here, buddy. Let me see your head. Look at the head. Big eyes. The fangs on these are in the back of their mouth, so they have to, if they envenomate you, they have to really chew on you. And it's just a kind of a stinging sensation.
Look at the size of that monster. That's a big old lyre snake.
Yeah, we gotta get shots of these things.
Southern Pacific rattlesnake. He's a little pissy right now, but this is, I'd say this is Southern California, one of our most common rattlesnakes, especially north. Once you get down towards San Diego more, you get the ruber, Crotalus ruber, which is the red diamond. But this is the Southern Pacific, and this is our most common rattlesnake, and they're found from Ventura County all the way down here, which is what is this, Imperial County, San Bernardino, San Diego, North San Diego County. These guys are super venomous, and don't want to get tagged by one of these guys. So I do have flip-flops on, which is not smart, but I'm keeping my, I'm socially distanced right now, so we're pretty good. All right, we're gonna photo this dude and send him on his way. All right, so not a bad night. Since we knocked out the helleri, I think we're going to go for the grand slam of Crotalus this trip, which would be we find Crotalus helleri, we find Crotalus ruber, we find Crotalus pyrrhus, and we find Crotalus cerastes. So that's going to be the goal of this trip, find all 4 rattlesnake species. But I don't know, because it's super, super hot. It is, it's 96 degrees, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so that's nasty, nasty, nasty. Greg, watch it. Yep, just knocked off a speck. Crotalus pyrrhus. We're gonna get that one knocked off. So tonight we found helleri and we found pyrrhus. That's 2 of the 4 for the slam. We're gonna show it to you right now. We just road cruised him, so we pulled him off to the side of the road, do a little filming, do a little photo shoot, and let him go. All right, last night was pretty damn epic, especially for how hot it was. It was literally over 100 degrees, well past 1 o'clock in the morning. But we're going for the Grand Slam this weekend, which means all 4 rattlesnakes that are native to this Southern California area. We knocked out SPECKLEDs, which is Crotalus pyrrhus. We knocked out the Southern Pacific, which is Crotalus helleri. We also found a massive lyre snake, Trimorphodon biscutatus. And what else did we find? We found a baby long-nosed snake, which is Rhinocheilus something or other. And we also found a baby glossy snake, which is Arizona elegans. We'll show you some footage of that later. Went up into the rocks, found some Xanthusia. If you guys watch my channel, you've already seen that stuff. Today, super hot. We're gonna go eat some breakfast, probably go shoot some guns, ride the one wheel, drive around, we'll figure it out. Let's do this. 108 degrees at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Nice cool day, beautiful temperature.
And the face masks make it even better. COVID 2020. Herping, let's do this. It's too hot to do anything, so we're kind of delirious. So we've broken out the Fireball and we're drinking it. It's literally 117 degrees outside right now. So we're in here freaking playing with guns and drinking Fireball and trying to get our shit together to go outside and hunt reptiles, but like I said, it's too hot, so we're gonna go soon, I promise. All right, heading south down to the 8 freeway area, trying to wrap this whole slam thing that I'm trying to do up. We're looking for tonight, we're looking for Crotalus ruber, the red diamond rattlesnake, and Crotalus cerastes, which is the sidewinder. Both of these animals are super common and easy to find, but when you're trying to find all of the local species, I guarantee one of these species is going to give us trouble tonight. So we're going to go for it. Hopefully we find them both and complete this slam. Otherwise, I'll be pissed. First, we're going to go shoot some guns, get some food, and look for some lizards. And then the snakes tonight. Time to hunt some reptiles. We're gonna head down to the spring. Actually, I was in the spring during one of these other videos and see if we can't find a ruber or something else. So, I'm gonna break trail, head down, catch up later.
So we managed to get a sleeping orcuddy, Scoloporus orcuddy. This is the granite spiny lizard. Probably one of the prettiest lizards in California.
Put your finger on the back foot. Right there, there you go. Maybe take your fingers on top of the head. There you go. There you go.
Absolutely. Oh my. He's right here. Right over here, Greg. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Mike. Oh, Mike, you just redeemed yourself, son.
Yeah. All right, put him in the bag right now.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Bag. Mike,
Fucking guy.
I don't know where to kick you or kiss you. I don't know, one of the two. Here you go. I'll put him in the bag now.
Well, judging by what the woman said about Palm Springs.
I don't know.
Oh, a little fiasco, but we got him because we got to get pictures of this thing. They're amazing. Peace. Wham bam, just walked up on a Crotalus ruber. That is 3 for 4. All we got to find now is the cerastes. Check it out. Just perfectly chilling right there. Totally calm, soaking up a little bit of that last day heat. Maybe not, it was so hot today, he might just be sitting right there in like a rodent track that he knows about or something like that. It's a young snake, probably a year old or so, maybe 2 feet, probably more like 18 inches, but beautiful snake. These guys, you can't really mess with them too much, so we're gonna probably take some photos and then just let him on his way. So stoked. 3 for 4 for the slam. Now we just got to find the Sidewinder and we'll be done with it. Awesome. Super stoked.
Snake.
Mike's got a snake. What do you got?
Speckled rattlesnake.
Speck? Where's he at? Oh shit. Oh, he's a bigger one. Bigger model. Our second speck.
Nice.
Look at that beauty. Wow. That looks like a big old female with babies. Whew, 2 specks. Now we just need a damn Sidewinder.
On the way back, there should be a...
Dope. Yeah, boys.
Yay.
Yay. Booyah. Grand slam, mother effers. We got the Sidewinder. So we found all 4 San Diego County native Crotalus. This is the last one, Crotalus cerastes. So that is the Sidewinder, and those guys are known for their sidewinding motion. That's actually adult size. He's 16 inches or so. These guys eat small rodents, reptiles. They live in the flat, sandy areas, and hopefully we'll get some of the sidewinding motion on film. We're probably gonna collect this guy for the night, take photos tomorrow morning and let him go. Just stoked, found all 4. So the slam is complete.
pretty fast. I mean, that's the sidewinding motion.
Nobody's coming. We're okay. That's funny, that guy.
Super stoked.
Real quick rundown. Crotalus cerastes, I think there's 3 subspecies. We are finding laterorepens. That is the furthest west ranging subspecies. And these guys are in the sandy flats. Little bit of hilly country, but they are in the flats. They stay in the flats. They're eating small rodents. They're eating reptiles. They generally range from about 16 to maybe 20, 24 inches. Really cool little snakes. Crotalus ruber, the red diamond rattlesnake. These guys are in California and drop down into Baja California. They're on the Pacific side of the Peninsular Range and they're on the inland side of the Peninsular Range, and they are generally associated with rocky desert terrain, hillsides. They're not down in the flats. Down in the flats, that's where the cerastes are. Crotalus helleri. Crotalus helleri is the southern Pacific rattlesnake. These guys range from about probably like San Luis Obispo area. Yeah, probably about that. South. You know what? I haven't even checked the range maps. They probably range down into Baja, but do not quote me on that. Definitely in Los Angeles counties. Definitely in San Diego County. And definitely in Riverside and a little bit of Imperial County, most likely. They're tough to find down in the desert where we were. They're not that difficult to find anywhere else. Generally, they're the most common rattlesnake everywhere else. But down in the desert, they're rare. It's too hot down there for them. They're generally up on the very top of the mountain before you drop down into the low desert. Crotalus pyrrhus. This is the southwestern speckled rattlesnake. This has a couple subspecies. It's got another subspecies in the States, which is up north, which is Crotalus stephensii, whatever. And it's actually not even a subspecies anymore. This is now its own species. That's the Panamint rattlesnake, which I have not found, which is pissing me off. The other subspecies is down south in Baja California, and there's even some obscure kind of cryptic species that are being described as the years go by. This animal is also found it's pretty rare on the Pacific side of the peninsular slope, much more common on the inland side, and it's also associated with rocky outcrops, crevices, hillsides, and whatnot. All of these snakes, they're generally rodent eaters. They'll grab a bird, they'll grab a reptile, generally rodent stuff. All of these animals are extremely toxic. A couple of these animals can be lethal. Watch yourself when you're playing with these things. It's best to keep your distance. Helleri are generally known to be nasty, nasty animals with a bad temper. Ruber can be like damn boa constrictors. Still don't want to mess with them. Speckleds, they can go either way. So that's kind of the Crotalus, the San Diego Crotalus in a nutshell. Really fun animals to find. They always make these trips fun because you never know when they're going to pop up, and when they do, it's always exciting. Heading out. Last day. We're going to go shoot some photos. San Diego Slam for the rattlesnakes is done, completed, all 4 species. Crotalus helleri, Crotalus ruber, Crotalus pyrrhus, and Crotalus cerastes. Booyah, we got them. It's so damn hot, 118 yesterday, 116 today. So literally we've been swimming in the pool, laying around in the AC, and then going out at night. We're going to go out tonight one more time to a palm canyon to look for whatever. And then we're heading home, all right? Right, so we walked way up this canyon into this pretty sketchy little, like it's a spring, it's a palm spring up here in this canyon, and just looking for snakes. Just walked up on a really nice speck sitting up on the palm fronds, which is kind of interesting. Check them out. Maybe. Beautiful speck.
Looked down, I'm like, what the
Greg, you got a ruber. Nice big one.
That's a good size one.
Nice big ruber. Don't worry, bud. We're not gonna hurt you.
But it stopped right here and right there.
Really neat snakes. These are pretty common up here. But these palm washes are just absolutely eerie. Very eerie place. Big giant palm trees, way out in the middle of this desert. So Mike just stumbled upon another Crotalus pyrrhus, scared the living shit out of him. Big one. Nice pink one. Nice pink one.
Wow, that's marvelous.
Oh,
It's
a fucking.
hawk next to you.
And then there's a big tarantula hawk things. And there's a big old friggin' buzztail, Crotalus pyrrhus. Those wasps are sketchy. Both of those things nobody wants to fucking deal with. Hell's bells. Sweet. Get out of here. You're fine, buddy. It's like a show of snakes and fucking tarantula hawks. Just found another ruber. Check this out. I don't even want to step, dude. There's so many snakes back here.
Cruising. These good to ruber?
Yeah. What a dope night, man. There's ruber and speckled. You can hear the speckled over there still going. And that thing is awesome.
That's a little one, young one.
Yeah. So rad. Ruber number 3 of the night, tucked away. Let's check him out. There he is.
I don't know what it was.
Tucked right in there.
That's a good size one.
Nice one too, nice and white.
A lot of white. Light red.
Really nice looking snake.
Big one. Little monster, big.
Look at that, blends right in. Couldn't even see that thing. Super blend in. Ruber 3.
So this last night, we walked up into this super sketchy, real dark, hot, also humid, which is good, Palm Canyon. Pitch dark, coyotes are everywhere, but what else was everywhere was rattlesnakes. I think we saw 5 rattlesnakes on about a 1-hour hike. I didn't bring any camera stuff besides my cell phone, so we'll flash some of those clips. I think we saw 3 ruber and 2 specks up there. Don't quote me, but I think that's what we saw. That was the last night. Next morning, it was time to head back. It was a dope trip. Super fun. Good friends came through. Mike, coming from New York. Greg, coming from Idaho. Those are my boys. You've seen them before in some of these videos. You saw Mike in the Ecuador video. Mike's been in a couple other local ones. Greg was in Ecuador. Greg was in Australia. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what's happening with travel right now. Videos are going to kind of slow down. I'm going to try to keep them coming. Probably going to do some more closer looks. Probably even some captive stuff just because I'm running out of stuff to do. I can't go anywhere besides local stuff, so season's coming to an end. We'll see. I'm going to keep them coming. Thank you for watching.
damn
He still got it, doesn't he?
fucking asshole. These guys are nasty snakes. That guy just bit the hell out of my windsock for the microphone. But this is Crotalus helleri, and yeah, that's how quickly that goes down. But look at him, he's mad as all hell. So we're gonna let this guy go and live to see. We will live to see another day. All right.
Maybe they tell him this is one of the most toxic snake in this area.
Yeah. Nasty boy. Nasty boy.